Hi everyone, so today I'm gonna react to BTS Ooh or I'm I'm not actually sure how to pronounce this. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know, it's just or something. Anyways, so sorry. So as a musician, I'm gonna react to the instruments they use in the song, and like for example, which effects are being used on the vocals. So hopefully we can learn a bit today, but let's just have a listen to the song so I can stop talking nonsense, and yeah, let's see what it's about. Oh boy. There's a lot of stuff going on, but mainly it's like electronic instruments, and you have this little thing like ding ding ding, and that might be an electronic piano, maybe a string of some sort, like going like ding ding ding. Yeah, and a lot of things switching like left and right, a bit of like vocals coming in and out. And yeah, otherwise just electronic hi-hat, I guess, going like and yeah, not much else, but there's a lot of stuff going on, so I cannot tell exactly everything. Yeah, on the left side is the hi-hat. And then a little gun noises and stuff like that on the right side there. And this little thing like ding 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 ding, that thing now went up one octave, I think, and it almost sounds like a little retro thing like you have in like the Game Boy games or stuff like that. So that could be an electronic piano, I think so. Oh, now it went another octave. Now it's really high pitch. Yeah, there you can hear it a bit. I mean, it's maybe not only an electric piano, it's maybe like a combination of more than one thing, but there you can hear it was like a string section. It could be a violin, I guess, or just something like that going like ding ding ding. I think you called it articulation when it's not actually using the thing, like the thing, you know, the I don't know what it's called, unfortunately, but the thing they usually do the violin with, but there they can also use their fingers to kind of pick out the strings, so it sounds a bit more, you know, dung dung dung. I just don't know what it's called in English, unfortunately, but yeah, let's continue. Very modern sounding, auto-tune, stuff like that. And now the hi-hat is in the middle instead of on the left. Like, I really like Sugar and J-Hope's voice because like they are rappers, and they can kind of, when they put a bit more power in their voices, they get a bit of more raspy voice, and I really like that. So that's really cool, and it's mainly Sugar I hear here, so but yeah, I just like that. And that's RM, I guess. But definitely a lot of auto-tune in this one. But that's how it is with modern music as well, this kind of genre. What is that on the left and right side? Is that someone just going like that? That's how it sounds like, basically. I mean, it could be an instrument or effect that sounds like it, but I mean, that sounds pretty much like someone just going like like around your ears, just going like. I will listen again. I think that was. Well, never mind. That's really interesting. Now they kind of took out a lot of instruments, so it's just the vocals and then a few percussion noises and stuff like that. Really interesting to do that towards the end of the song, because usually it's the opposite, where you kind of charge up for the end. So you would have like, when you mix a song, for example, I have been taught that you start at the end, or the biggest point where you have all the instruments added and stuff like that. So that would usually be like at the last chorus, for example. So you kind of edit when it's at its maximum, let's say, because then the verses and stuff like that, it's easier to edit. Then you can just tone down some volume levels and remove some instruments, for example, and like charging up for the end, you add another guitar or an electric guitar or a piano, stuff like that. So, but here they actually took out instruments, so that's really interesting. Let's see how the song ends. Just drums and bass and voice here. Now they kicked in a bit with more. Oh boy. Using the snare as, or the gunshot as a snare, basically. Really interesting. Oh boy. A lot of gun noises in the end. But yeah, that was a really interesting song. I cannot talk today, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was just some really funny percussion noises, I would say, in this one. It was just, it was pretty much the same. We have these electronic instruments and stuff like that, which is pretty normal for modern music and for BTS. But they always have something that's kind of special. And in this case, it was kind of the percussion-ish things, and also the gunshot stuff like that. Yeah, definitely a very modern type of song, also with a lot of auto-tune, where you can kind of change up the notes that they're singing a lot and like faster, so it sounds a bit more robotic, basically. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of thing, but I recognize it as very popular, especially in modern music, so there's nothing wrong there. But yeah, all around, I think it's a pretty good song. So yeah, thank you so much for the suggestion to this song. And if you have other suggestions, then leave it in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.
Let's go, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire. I'm missing you, I'm missing you, I'm missing you. I'm the one I should love. Don't you let